look like Alabama, get ready to smile.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service.
Bravo!
It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
And welcome back to the Granger pregame show. Time now for Coach's Corner, our pregame conversation with head coach Chuck Gibbs. And Coach, I don't want to dwell on Sandy Creek too much. It was, obviously a big time loss. They are a much improved team from last year, but man, there were some positives that the Grangers had. Notably for me was their running back Amos running roughshod in the first quarter, but then the Grangers pretty much shut them down after that.
Yeah, I think they're one of the top two teams in 4A as far as talent. I think they've got 10 or 11 kids that have Division I offers. I talked to Coach Garvin before the game, and he just said after barely beating us last year 3-2 at our place, he said there was no way he was sitting any of his players. He said, Coach, I know you're banged up, but you guys' scheme have been troublesome for us. And I knew they were coming to play the whole game. They had just lost to Cartersville and felt like they were better. They're more talented. They just didn't feel like they had a good team performance against Cartersville, and they wanted to put a game together. And that's what it's about. We talked pregame, and I consider him a friend. And it wasn't like they were trying to run up the score. It was just there were a couple flukes. Not scoring on that touchdown pass. 75 yards, and you fumble the ball on the 7-yard line and don't get in. You're off the board. And we had a call that we had a fumble that gave them a touchdown that we didn't think that worked out. And then and that you go against a team like Sandy Creek, that talented, you can't overcome it. Positives, I thought Charles played really well. We played the whole second half. Will Flowers was our only starter that started the season at offensive line. He was the only one playing. We lost Kenzie Rowland for the year. Kewan Milton, his shoulder went out again, and he's been battling that all year. And then Tredarius Moses, our left guard, he rolled his ankle and had to come out. And so we shuffled, offensive line around. The positive is, it was our highest yards per game rushing that we had this season. We're averaging just over 4.6 yards per carry on the season. And, that stat would tell you, why don't you run the ball more? We're an average running team and we're an average passing team right now. And neither one can carry the other. And, when you have that, you want to be able to run to open up your pass, or you want to be able to pass to open up the run. Obviously, the Heard County game, we were able to do, one in the first half and the other in the second half, and it works when you have balance. And that's kind of been our key. That with all of our injuries and keep shuffling people around, just gaining consistency on offense is what it was. Then you flip over on defense, and we had 10 freshmen play Friday night. Against arguably one of the top teams in 4A. Doesn't bode well for the immediate, the present moment, starting that many young kids. But you are gaining a lot of experience for the future of LaGrange football by having these kids, because now Marcus Jones, Valshawn Patterson, Jeffrey Sims, those kids, their knees aren't knocking every time they step foot on the field, and now they're able to play a more robust position in special teams and help our football team. And then you turn around and a year from now, they're going to be experienced sophomores that are starting, and then their junior senior year, from leadership to program development, having an off season, being in the weight room. But it's never ideal to go into these games that we're playing on our schedule in our region where you got 135-pound receiver, 135-pound safety. When you're going against, Division I college, level offensive, receivers, quarterbacks, running backs, that's not ideal. But, again, we can't affect talent. I mean, I'm short and I've always been short and I'll always be short. I can't affect that. So, control the controllables, control the things you can. And, but overall, scheme wise, we had a good plan in place. It's just, sometimes you're playing against teams that are better than you and they're going to make those plays. What you don't want to do is you don't want to beat yourself. You don't want to have the dumb penalties. You don't want to have, missed assignments. You don't want to have holds. You don't want to have, dropped passes. Certainly you don't want to have fumbles, when you're in. Our running backs, and knock on wood, we got 2 games left, but, we have 2 fumbles on the season as running backs. And again, that's consistent with a ball control, type offense to where we're trying to, shorten games down just because we're not as talented as the majority of our opponents. And we want to keep the games as tight as we can keep them and give ourselves a chance to win a game in the fourth quarter. We've lost a lot of depth, through injuries throughout the year. And so, ball control and being able to balance out our offensive play calling between, myself, Thomas Cox, the offensive line coach, who's, our offensive coordinator, and then David Pleasance, who, he's our quarterback coach and our passing game coordinator. And so between the 3 of us, finding that right blend is, that's been one it's hard to strike. And, it's our first time all 3 of us, working together. But, really proud of the way our kids competed. They stayed positive, sportsmanship. They didn't tap out. We played football, and then, the weather came in and rolled in on us and made it a little bit troublesome and with injuries and everything else. But, we went out, we finished the game. The energy was high on the sidelines, and it was an opportunity for us to get better and practice and play against a competitive team as opposed to an obligation to have to be there. And that's really what you want to see when you're trying to turn a program, build a program.
Looking at tonight's senior spotlight, and Draco Martin is our spotlight for tonight. He played a good bit last year and this year and doing a heck of a job. Tell us about Draco.
Well, Draco was starting running back his sophomore year here. Last year he played will linebacker, had 136 tackles on the season, had an AC separation, had to have surgery in the offseason, missed all of spring ball, most of summer because of that was a tough surgery to come back from. People remember he actually got hurt and went out in the Callaway game. And so we lost him for, 4 weeks and just recently got him back. He re-injured the same shoulder. And, when you're 17 years old and you've already gone through a major reconstruction, to have to come back and play on it and then re-injure it, it makes kids play timid. He's practiced. He hadn't missed a down of practice. He's banged up. He's hurt. And, in the back of the mind, his mind lingers. I really don't want to have surgery again. I really want to, push to go on and continue playing in college and help pay for my education. And he's that way. Tonight, expect to see him back at fullback and some reps at running back. We lost, Caleb Ross is sitting tonight. We lost Calais Gibbs for the year with a broken finger and broken hand in practice on Tuesday. It's really going to be Andreka, Latarius Swindle, and Andre Canny is, those 3 kind of trying to carry the load, and Andreka and Latarius Swindle, and, Latarius just came back. This was his first game back. Those 2 have been fullbacks in our system. And so again, we're now scrambling, playing musical chairs in the backfield as the running backs. And again, I knock on wood with not having, fumbles and being able to control the football and not giving the ball away. That's a big point of emphasis for me, as a head coach, is that, we're not good enough to give the ball to our opponents. We're good enough, we got to take the ball away, not give it away. And but Andreka's led by example. He's one of those guys that brings the energy up in practice, holds people accountable, and is a senior who's, his career's kind of been derailed and back on and derailed and back on. He's just a kid that's, facing the grind. He's got great, 3.1, 3.2 GPA. and does the things you want him to do. No off the field issues at all with Andrejka. We felt like, spotlighting him tonight be a huge deal for him, and just honoring him for, coming back and just perseverance.
And he could be a good leader, too. As you said, he was running back 2 years ago. 2 years ago, the Grangers went up to Chapel Hill and just battled. I mean, it was a winless season, but they didn't quit. They fought to try to win the game, and it came down to the last couple of minutes. He could help explain to the kids, this is a game that could be winnable.
It's ironic you bring that up. One of our big talking points, this year, it's been culture. When you want to turn a program, you got to come in and you really don't know the culture. And I've sent something out to all the coaches. I talked to every coach that we hired in off season, through the summer about this. But, there's 7 warning signs to a team that has bad culture. And one of the first ones is that your best players have the best work ethic. And that was not the case for us last year. And when we went through it, I had our assistant coaches this last week list who our best players were, and then we talked about which one of them had the best work ethic, and it's crazy how well it matches up now, which tells us we've turned. We just pulled our 9-week reports, and of our top 12 players, we have one kid that's struggling academically, and the rest of them aren't. Nice. Just shows we again positive culture where. The selflessness, and we've dismissed some kids from the team, teams that, kind of refuse to be team first. They want to be me first guys. Football might not be their sport. And so we've dismissed a few guys. We've eliminated the guys that are making the dumb penalties, the selfish behavior on the sidelines, kids that don't necessarily represent LaGrange High School football or LaGrange High School athletics well. And we've kind of pushed those to the side. The energy and practices have been substantially more positive from the coaches and the players. Those are culture driven. We take time every Thursday to go through something that I call it character wins. You want to turn a program around, you better build the character first. The athleticism, the talent, the buy-in, all that comes, but it doesn't come if you don't have a good foundation. And the foundation really deals with moral, ethical, kind of more subjective stuff, but they're all character driven. Most of our character classes that we go through, Thursday, it's all faith based. It's all biblical. We don't hammer them home on Bible. So, the difference to me between values based leadership and faith based leadership is the values based leadership. You can just leave off the return address, which is the scripture. Right. We've got a great coaching staff that have come beside, and we're all working together to try and help these kids trying to figure out how to win in life. You talk about an 0-10 team that didn't quit. Well, our kids didn't quit last year either. Right. This year, our kids aren't quitting. We've played hard. We laid an egg against Cedartown. Had a lot of young guys playing, and that was our first one. That was our first real test of how we're going to deal with the injuries. Clearly, we didn't deal with it well that night, and that wasn't. I was embarrassed, for our program and our administration. I didn't feel like we lived that up to our community. Since then, our kids have played hard. They've been, displayed tremendous sportsmanship, love for one another, positive energy on the sidelines. There's no language. There's no penalties. There's no fighting. There's no infighting. There's kids celebrating with each other on bright spots. And those are the things you want to see as you turn a culture. We got 35 freshmen in our program right now. We've got 10 of them that are playing varsity football. And they're going to get reps tonight. Of 35, we're graduating 22 seniors. When you dismiss, 15 to 20 kids in a graduating class, and you're bringing in 35 to 40, it's really, really important that you're bringing them in and you're teaching and coaching culture first so that those freshmen understand what it means to lead. And you're able to point out positive and negative leadership, based on the outgoing class and the classes before them. And it's not a bang on, previous generations of Grangers. It's that we need to get back to where, we are as good of being the best us we can be. Our schedule has not been friendly for us in a rebuilding type state. I think of our schedule, I really don't think there's a single team on our schedule that on paper we're substantially better than. We upset Hurd in the opener. We beat Hampton probably could have, should have, would have beaten Central. That was a coin toss game. We stopped them on some major drives. The Troop issue, we couldn't get in the end zone, on 3rd and goal from the 2. And then they came back and put one up us on the end. Those 2 games were close. Talent-wise, they're both better. Their programs are in better position than we are right now. And then Chapel Hill tonight. On paper they're a better football team, but don't tell us that. We've practiced all week to go win a football game, and then we have a short week and we come back and we host Shaw for senior night Thursday night at Callaway Stadium. And again, Shaw, very talented, very, very talented team, and they're still in the playoffs and they're in the hunt. There's not a single team on our schedule this year that's out of the playoffs, that's eliminated from our playoffs. And so, we know we've got the hardest schedule in 4A, but, again, alignment, assignment, effort. Your schedules are relevant. The scoreboards are relevant. Go out and do what we ask you to do. Buy into the program. Put the team first. Do your job. Do what you can do. Control your controllables. And then enjoy it, because it's a game, and have fun doing it. And usually that fun is, that pushes out to other kids and pulls other kids along to be a better version of themselves. And, corporately we're getting there. It's just, it's been a process.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
Appreciate it. Go Grangers.
Go Grangers. When we come back, we will continue on with the pregame show and then have the kickoff and the starting lineup. But first of all, let's step aside for this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Fall is here, and Nissan of LaGrange is celebrating this cooler weather with incredible offers. We have special financing available on select new models and an incredible selection of superior pre-owned vehicles. We have rates all the way down to 0% on select new Nissans and savings that exceed $10,000. As if that isn't enough, we now offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on all our new inventory. So come visit your friendliest hometown dealer, Nissan of LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
And welcome back to Panther Stadium. The Grangers getting set to take on the Chapel Hill Panthers for the region finale for the Grangers. I want to remind you, this broadcast of Granger football is authorized under the rights granted to Eagles Nest Incorporated by LaGrange High School, and it's intended solely for the entertainment of our listening audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of LaGrange High School is prohibited. We'll have the scoreboard and the playoff scenarios coming up after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows. No matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Hi friends, T-O-D-D Tide Parish at Kill LaGrange. Whether it's the Dogs, Tigers, or the Tide, the best part of the big game is tailgating. This season, do it in style in the 2019 Kia Sorrento L. Plenty of room in the front for the fans and lots of space in the back for the grill and the groceries. Drive one away today for only $23,990. And don't forget that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Stock number 111754. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Expires 10/31/19.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans from $300 to $15,000 with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Back again here at Panther Stadium in Douglasville. Taking a look at the scoreboard. Last night, the Callaway Cavaliers defeated Jordan down at Memorial Stadium 51-0. The Cavaliers had already clinched the region championship in Region 5 AA. Their regular season is done, and they will play first round of the playoffs in 2 weeks. In Region 5 4A, Cartersville is the region champs, and they're off tonight. Sandy Creek will host Cedartown tonight, with the winner will be the number 2 seed. The loser likely will be the number 3 seed. And the Troop Tigers host Central of Carroll tonight, and the way that it's shaping up, there's still some other possibilities, but the way it's shaping up, the winner between Troop and Central Carroll will likely be the number 4 seed, and the loser will likely be bounced from the playoffs. When we come back, we will have the Your Pie starting lineups. Your Pie of LaGrange on Bull Street in downtown LaGrange after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
For the 4th time, Glenn Smith in Opelika has been recognized by Chevrolet as a top performer in the General Motors Mark of Excellence program. This award symbolizes the very pinnacle of success and the highest honor in the industry, demonstrating our customer satisfaction and sales effectiveness.
We are proud of our Glenn Smith Chevrolet team for working very hard to take excellent care of our customers. From Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika, Alabama, get ready to smile.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are...
Life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
You want pizza. Your whole family wants pizza, but you want it your way, and the kids want it 3 different ways. So what do? You need Your Pie in LaGrange on Bull Street, because at Your Pie, you get your own pizza pie, made just for you. Add as many toppings as you want, and the kids make theirs as wacky as they like. Then you enjoy your pizza at Your Pie while your family debates what your youngest ordered. Is it a pizza or a new dish altogether? Your Pie, Bull Street, downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Time now for your starting lineups, brought to you by Your Pie of LaGrange on Bull Street in downtown LaGrange. Quickly before they do the anthem, on defense for the Grangers, it'll be Thad Dixon, Anthony Seals, Dawson Jones, Quay Bowles, Jaquez Smith, freshman Valshawn Patterson, and Drake Martin, David Paredes, Charles Miller, Montavious Martin, and Marcus Jones. And on the offense, we'll see Jonathan Sutton, Kewan Milton's back, Tredarius Moses, Will Flowers, Kavarius Perry, Cole Crawford, Latour Swindle, Dylan Norvell, Sam Yates, Andre Canty, and Charles Crawford. Caleb Ross out for the night. Calais Gibbs, unfortunately, out for the season. We'll be back with the opening kickoff after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
Seems just like yesterday. He was running around the backyard playing football with his little brother, dreaming about the big game. Now he's here. He worked hard to make the team, and he's ready to take the field. And it's Synovus. We're here to cheer him on. From meeting your personal and business banking needs to pulling for the hometown football team on Friday nights, we're proud to be a part of our community. We're Synovus, the bank of here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
And we're back at Panther Stadium in Chapel Hill getting ready to do the national anthem. And here's the Chapel Hill Panther Band. The national anthem brought to you by the Chapel Hill High School Panther Marching Band. And Tommy, I was about to bring up my app for the weather forecast. I can tell you right now, it is getting cold.
It's nippy. It feels like good.
And it's going to be colder later.
Good football weather. We wait till the end of the year to get football weather. I mean, I remember sweating like crazy back in August and September, looking at that sun, praying that sun would go down over that horizon and get out of our eyes.
Thankfully, there's no wind to speak of. You were out there on the field earlier, and I didn't feel a wind. Did you?
Not very little breeze, but it's just a Christmas in the air that feels real good. Just get the adrenaline flowing and breathe that fresh air. It's just really, really good.
44 degrees right now. The supposed to be maybe near 38 by the time the game's over with. Just in case, I've got the heaviest coat I own. Bought at a place called Sherpa's up there in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, and they know cold weather gear up there, I promise you. So I brought it just in case. The coin toss, Tommy, the Chapel Hill deferred, and LaGrange will receive.
Yes, I'm going to start back on offense here, and hopefully we can get something moving early and get something on this scoreboard. We're going to name this scoreboard tonight. We've got to name something a little different. I'm going to name it the Rick Franklin and Richard Willis scoreboard tonight. They've been listening to us all year long over there and sitting back and enjoying us, trying to pull out a win here. So told them if we didn't score tonight, it's going to be their fault.
Well, we appreciate them listening, appreciate all the folks listening. Alongside Tommy Whitworth, I am Michael Buchanan. Our producer, Ronnie Kay, is still working the dials and plugging and unplugging. Appreciate his hard work. And our board operator, Dale Poole, glad to have you with us here from Douglasville. And it was an interesting drive coming up. We went through Carrollton and then took a little two-lane.
Went to back roads. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was. It was nice.
Probably saw more cows than we did cars.
State Road 5 to State Road 166. There was one roundabout that, whoever came up with roundabouts, he needs to be shot, I think, because those things are difficult to navigate. But we got it going.
Yeah, we slowed it down a little bit when we pulled out in front of them, but we made it.
Grangers coming on to the field wearing their whites and on white jerseys with the blue numerals, white pants. They got blue undershirts on, the silver helmet with the Granger star. Chapel Hill in their purple jerseys with the white numerals, and I guess that's a charcoal gray pants, purple helmets, and we're about to get this game kicked off. It is Chapel Hill and LaGrange. Ball fielded about the 10-yard line to the 15. Cutting upfield to the 20, maybe the 21-yard line.
Trevian Cole, freshman out there, made a clean catch on that on about the 6-yard line and ran it back to the 20-yard line. And hope we'll call his name a bunch of times next 3 or 4 years.
We've had called a lot of freshmen. I think it's the first time we've called his name. But that's some good experience these young men are getting. Ball spotted on the 20-yard line. First and 10 for LaGrange. A.J. Trailer. He's been out. He's on the near sideline. They're going to hand the ball off across the 20 to about the 23-yard line. I want to say that's Andre Canty.
It was number 20. Andre Canty went off the right tackle there. Gained about 3 or 4 yards.
We're a bit lower to the field than we are at Callaway Stadium, so we don't have the bird's eye view like we usually have, so we'll do our best to.
You know, when those coaches freely gave us this space here, I thought something might be up because they are sitting a little higher than us, even though they might be a little cooler.
Yeah, I'm just guarantee you they're a bit cooler. The Panther coaches letting us have their booth. This is a handoff to the right side across the 25, 26, maybe the 27-yard line, and that is Andraka Martin, number 8, on the carry. He was the starting running back 2 years ago under Diallo Burks, and he's back in that running back spot again.
We got us a first down, moving the chains up there, so we just.
Oh, he got all the way up to about the 31.
Yes. A little extra effort all the way across the field on that side, and we're going to be watching that across the field a lot. Look like they're going to go to that right side over there.
Coach Gibbs said we may also see Latour Swindle at running back. Be interesting to see how he does. Alignment, assignment, effort. The coaches helping teaching him the alignment and assignment for that running back spot, but we know he's got the effort. 2 receivers to the right side, 1 left. Going to hand the ball off, and this time the host of Panthers come blasting through there, starting with number 59 for them. That is senior Jaden Bass on the tackle. Goes about 3.
Hopping off after that right there. That's not a good sign right there. He's limping off over there. We ran to the right side about 3 times in a row, then tried the left side. Left side didn't work quite as well as the right side.
So second down and around 14. 2 receivers left. Crawford in the shotgun. He'll be there all night. And Drake Martin. Excuse me, I'm sorry, my mistake. Andre Canty.
Andre Canty came out.
20.
Somebody's helmet came flying off.
Yeah, that was a Panther.
No,
that was ours.
Will Flowers, 55 helmet popped off, so we'll have to usually a slide Darius Moses over in as a center. He's done that before. Let's see if he doesn't snap at this particular.
Ball spotted the 28-yard line, make it 3rd and 12. No score. Granger's opening drive. Sam Yates and A.J. Traylor on the near side. Looking to pass, pump fake. And now, oh my goodness, a real high tackle wrapping him around the neck. That would be a penalty in the pros for sure, but no flag here. He just grabbed him around the neck and slung him down.
Yeah, it was a he ducked him the first time, and then with the other arm caught him on the other.
Like a chancery, like a half Nelson almost. So 4th down from the 25-yard line. Charles Crawford back to punt. Gets the punt off. It's going to bounce at the 50-yard line, make a left turn, and go out of bounds around the 48-yard line, where Chapel Hill will start 1st and 10. 9:08 left to go in the first quarter. No score. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Life costs money. Sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans from $300 to $15,000 with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Bad snap, ball's on the ground. The quarterback is number 44, Brad Turner. He dives on it, but way back around the 38-yard line.
He lost 10 yards on that, Mike. That's a good way to start this thing. Up it over his head again.
So 2nd down and 20 for the Panthers.
If I had 285-pound Thad Dixon bearing down on me, I'd probably up it over his head too.
I'd be shaking in my boots. And he's short, and that's a good thing for that because you got pad level. That'll help with the pushing underneath. Another high snap, but Turner's able to get it, hands it off, and the Granger defense flying to the ball, and he'll get about no gain on that.
Yeah, just a host of Grangers on there. David Paredes, Matura Swindle, Thad Dixon. Jack Will Smith, about 4 or 5 of them in on that tackle.
Indeed.
Good Granger tackling on that. It should be 3rd down and...
Should be about 3rd and about 20, I think, 21. Back to pass. Fires it incomplete, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, number 1, Keyshawn Buckley. That was Charles Miller all over him. He wouldn't have got much anyway had he caught it because Miller was right there.
Just an inside hook route that just couldn't connect on it. Miller got there just about the time the ball did. Good coverage. We're going to get the ball back 3 and out.
We'll have to pay more attention to the field than the scoreboard. Scoreboard says 4th and 10 from the 31. That's not even close. There's the punt. Good punt. Over the head of the Grangers. It's going to roll to the 10, to the 5, to the 4. Finally, it's going to slow down to about the 3. I thought that ball it took off, and I thought it was going to sneak into the end zone, but it didn't.
It just died once it hit on about the 15-yard line, and the way the trajectory of it looked like it would have no problem getting into the end zone, but then it just kind of checked up there like it had brakes on it.
So it's like they're going to spot it about the 2-yard line. So LaGrange 1st and 10 to go for a 1st down. 98 yards for a touchdown.
Just so imperative to try to catch that ball on the fly when it comes down there like that.
Crawford handing the ball off to the right side and just do a little buck sweep for about a yard, maybe 2.
That's Canty again. Andre Canty running the ball. Look, he's going to be the workhorse tonight.
Actually, 2nd down and 10, LaGrange.
And they're actually not moving the stick, so I guess they got nothing out of it. 2nd and 10 from the 2. Clock running, 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score. Both teams having to punt on their initial drive. Crawford going to hand the ball off again. This time he squirts free to about the 5.
Two running backs for LaGrange stepped up on the play by the Chapel Hill Panthers. Short game on the play.
And unfortunately, Canty is now limping off a little bit. So 3rd and 7. A little more breathing room now for Crawford. Ball spotted at the 5.
Got Andreka Martin back there as his long setback with him.
Fakes the handoff to him. Crawford under some pressure, and he was forward at about the 1-yard line.
He just barely escaped safety on that.
They pinned their ears back and came in on a full blitz. And
they're throwing a flag. I believe it's going to be some unsportsmanlike conduct on Chapel Hill because they thought it might have been let's see how this works out. Maybe it works out to our advantage.
And nobody from LaGrange is clapping, but then again, nobody from Chapel Hill is clapping. They're marking off yardage.
15 yards. It was, they should have just, his forward motion did have him about the half-yard line there. Or it's a face mask. They call it a face mask.
So from the 16-yard line, the Rangers got a fresh set of downs.
LaGrange, first down and 10.
Didn't see the face mask, but
there's a swarm of bodies. And like I said, we don't have as usual a higher view. We'll make do. 1 receiver to the right side, 2 to the left, 3 to the left. Crawford fakes the handoff, rolling out to his left, caught, and out of bounds. Another face mask.
It's not going to be thrown though.
Yeah, I didn't see the. He had his hand up there on the face mask.
Cole Crawford.
Yep.
Made a good catch on that.
And that's going to be enough for a Granger first down to the 26. Move those chains. Grangers with 3 first downs on the night so far to Chapel Hill's none. 1 receiver to the right side, 3 left. Crawford hands it off to Martin, who is swallowed up immediately up to about the 25-yard line. They'll give him forward progress to the line of scrimmage to the 26.
Quick whistle on that. They stopped that forward progress pretty soon before he even really stopped. And,
second down and 10, LaGrange.
He never went down, per se.
Clock running, 4:45 to go in the first quarter. No score. Two receivers to the right side, 2 left. Charles Crawford out of the shotgun. A quick roll out to his right. Looking, firing, incomplete. Looking for Cole Crawford around the 45-yard line, but the ball sailed on him out of bounds. 3rd down.
I think they'll come back to that. He was open there for a minute.
Yeah.
We should come back to that play a little bit. And if they can get Charles Crawford out on a rollout and keep him protected, he can make some connections tonight.
3rd and 10. 2 receivers each side. Crawford pitching it to Andreka Martin, and they're going to say his knee was down.
His knee was down as a 30.
And I don't agree, and neither does Dylan Norvell, unless they're saying his progress was stopped.
That was a quick whistle again.
Very much so. He was spun around, and his knee was close, but I had the binoculars to it. I did not see that knee touch the ground.
Yeah, well, they're going to knock him down on the 32-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and about. Well, it's going to be 4th and about
5.
4, long, 4, short 5.
And the Grangers bring out the punting unit. Charles Crawford back to punt. There's the punt. High punt. And it's going to bounce about the 40 and keep rolling 35 down near the 30-yard line where Chapel Hill will come back to play when we come back. No score with 3:27 to go in the first quarter. No score at all. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
First down play, it's simple belly play, handoff to the running back up the middling. The Granger plugging up all the holes, no gain.
Good Granger gang tackling on that play right there.
So 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. They're going to hand the ball off again. This time he bounces it out to the outside. Almost lost it. He's kind of holding it like a loaf of bread. He finally pulled it into himself and is brought down near the 40-yard line. I think it's going to be a yard short, maybe.
About 3 yards short.
Okay, yeah, they're marking it way back there. You're right.
Maybe they'll do a quick whistle on that side as they do on our side.
3rd and 2. Nose of the ball on the 38-yard line. One receiver left, one right. Turner will hand the ball off again, and this time he stopped at the 40-yard line, but then slung backwards for about another 2 yards to the 42, and that's going to
move the chains.
It is. Good tackle by DeMonte Kelly, though. Had him wrapped up and made sure he didn't get much far. He did help pull him across the line of scrimmage, but no further. 3 receivers right. Turner in the shotgun. Almost lost it, and there's a drop at the 40-yard line intended for number 3, which we don't have on our roster. Coach sent us this roster.
Charles Miller had him covered well on that.
And no number 3 on it. I think his name's John Doe, you think? Or
Mary Sue Doe.
So ball spotted at the 42 still with the incomplete pass. Scoreboard says 38. One receiver to the right side, one left. There's the pitch to the tailback across the 40, 45, 50. Escapes one tackler, and it's finally brought down across the 45 inside Granger territory to the 42. 1st and 10.
I thought David Paredes was going to pick off the pitch.
Yeah, he almost did.
And when he did that, he missed the pitch. He lost the containment over there, and so they had a fairly big gain on that. Otherwise, it would have been snuffed out about where it started.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. No score. 1:23 and counting left to go in the first quarter. 2 receivers left, one right. Turner, another high snap. And this time the Grangers get him in the backfield, drop him at the 45-yard line, loss of 3.
So Terry Swindler just burst through there and made a wonderful tackle on that.
And with all the running plays, end of the first quarter is coming real quick. Inside of a minute to go. The running back, Imani Davis, a senior, going back out there.
It looks like 2nd and 13 on the 45-yard line.
Turner takes a snap, pitches to Davis, who was behind him. He was able to reach back and get it, and then go across the 40-yard line and out of bounds. They'll say he stepped out at the 40-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play.
picked up about 5 yards, so it should be about third down and 8 yards to go.
Chapel Hill.
7 long, 7 short, 8.
The clock's still running. I think that's going to be the end of the first quarter of play with your score 0-0. We go to the second quarter. We'll be back after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Granger's football on the Eagle Sports Network.
That's the end of the first quarter.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to WellStar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At WellStar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Hi, friends. T.O.D.D. Tide Parish at LaGrange. Whether it's the Dogs, Tigers, or the Tide, the best part of the big game is tailgating. This season, do it in style in the 2019 Kia Sorrento L. Plenty of room in the front for the fans and lots of space in the back for the grill and the groceries. Drive one away today for only $23,990. And don't forget that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Stock number 111754. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. It expires 10/31/19. You're listening to an Eagles Nest Incorporated station, Eagle 102.3, WELR-FM, Roanoke, LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Granger's football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Well, 3rd and 8 is now about 3rd and 4 by my math, bringing it down to the 36-yard line, a 4-yard gain.
Just a quick belly play up the middle up there and got maybe 3 yards on it.
So Chapel Hill
probably going to go for it here, I would think. But they're going to probably take too much time. And
well, they may just try a hard count and try to get a first down that way. Let's see. Turner in the shotgun. Nope, takes the snap, hands it off to Davis, and he does have the first down. Not by much. He needed 4. He got 5.
Anthony Seals brought him down.
So to the 31-yard line, 1st and 10 for Chapel Hill. One receiver to the far side, one to the near side. Turner takes the snap and hands the ball off and is met immediately, and I do mean immediately.
Juckwell Smith made number 6. Hello.
Let's see if he lost. Yeah, they're going to say he lost the yard on that, or maybe 2. I got from the start at the 31. He's at the 33.
He coming off the field, so he didn't want it anymore.
I wouldn't. That was a hard hit.
It was.
There's a reason I played defense. I'd rather hit than get hit. One receiver to the left side. I didn't play defense that well either. One receiver to the left side, one to the right. Turner back to throw. He's going to launch it over the head. The closest receiver was Charles Miller, and he was way back near the 15-yard line, and he's on our team.
That's right. He threw the ball behind and over the receivers, and it well covered out there in the flat.
So 3rd down and around 12.
10 minutes left to go in this second quarter.
One receiver to the left side for Chapel Hill, 2 to the right. Turner under some pressure. He's going to roll out to his left side. Forget about it. Again, Smith right there with an ankle tackle. Quay Bowles helped clean it up. And it's going to be 4th down.
Give Dawson Jones an assist on there, too. Between Quay Bowles, Jacquez Smith, and Dawson Jones. He failed to gain on this. It should be the 4th down here.
Fourth down and timeout called. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. 9:37 to go in the half. No score. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Alongside Tommy Whitworth, I'm Michael Buchanan, our producer Ronnie Kay, our board operator Dale Poole. Hope you're warm wherever you're at, because it is getting cool out here. Fourth down for Chapel Hill, and this quarterback is getting swallowed up, and down he goes. A big-time sack way back at the 42-yard line, about a loss of 10, and the Grangers have the ball.
I thought we might have gotten called for offside on that, but they just anticipated that snap count just right. It was mighty close.
I don't see any laundry on the field.
That was the first thing I was looking for. They pretty much letting them play tonight, looks like.
Ball spotted at the Granger 40. First and 10, good guys.
Let's get that ball moving, and I guess our best field position of the night here, starting at the 40-yard line, been backed up most of the night.
One receiver to the right side, that's Trailer. One receiver to the left side, looks like Sam Yates. Going to hand the ball off to Andrew Martin, yeah. And he's going to scamper for a good 8-yard gain.
Nice run to the outside by number 8. And drop out Martin for a nice gain on the play.
The way the referees are blowing that whistle, they usually blow it with a quick if there's a flag. And I don't see one. They're spotting the ball at the 48-yard line. Nine minutes left to go in the half. Rangers 2nd and 2. No score. One receiver right, one left. Crawford hands the ball off to Martin. Unfortunately, he was stopped in the backfield for about a 2-yard loss. He twisted and turned and got free and was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That's a great effort just to get it back to the original line of scrimmage. Now it's going to be a 3rd down and 2 here on the 48-yard line. Let's see what we can look for, maybe a quarterback keeper of some sort.
Roll out to the right, or ball's on the left hash mark. Two receivers right. High snap. Ball's on the ground, and Chapel Hill has it. And it's off to the races. Number 11 for Chapel Hill, picking the ball up off the ground. Elijah Brown, a scoop and score. And Chapel Hill is on the board.
It was just not a good connection between the snap and Crawford. He lost control over it, and then it bounced away from him, and it just happened to be a fortuitous bounce for Chapel Hill. Pick a quick turnaround on that, quick scoop and score 6 point.
.803 to go in the half. Now waiting for the extra point attempt. Head referee counting the players, making sure there's 11, and he is satisfied that there is. Snap, spot, kick, up. Oh, it just barely gets over the crossbar, but it is good. 8:03 left to go in the first half. 7-0. Chapel Hill. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Fall is here, and Nissan of LaGrange is celebrating this cooler weather with incredible offers. We have special financing available on select new models and an incredible selection of superior pre-owned vehicles. We have rates all the way down to 0% on select new Nissans and savings that exceed $10,000. As if that isn't enough, we now offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on all our new inventory. So come visit your friendliest hometown dealer, Nissan of LaGrange.
In 1916, auto owners insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. Bravo! It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way, by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Looks like Chapel Hill was offside on the kickoff, so they're going to back them up 5 yards. Granger football brought to you in part by Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at GlennSmith.com, and I'll get ready to smile if the Grangers are able to answer. There's just a gift.
Total gift. Now, they kicked the ball way out of bounds over there, but they were offsides too, so it should have been a 10-yard penalty on that, Michael, I thought.
Well, no, they blew the play dead before the ball spotted at the 35. There's the kick. It's going to bounce, be fielded about the 20-yard line, 25, and then brought down. And a late hit. I mean, a late hit to the head.
It's going to be a first down and 10 to Grange.
That was totally uncalled for. Hit our little 24 freshman running back, Trevian Cole, down there. He had
already on the ground, and then here he came, almost a spear. So LaGrange will have it at the 27-yard line. First and 10 for the Grangers. One receiver to the right side, that's Traylor. One receiver to the left side, that's Yates. Going to hand the ball off to Martin. He's met in the backfield and dropped around the 20, 21-yard line.
Boy, that somebody shot that gap in there on him and was right on top of him.
James Bass, the senior.
Actually, going to give it to the 22, so a 5-yard loss.
It's going to be second down and 14, LaGrange.
$7:47 to go. Now the clock runs. 7:45 to go and counting in the first half. Grangers come to the line of scrimmage with two receivers on the right side. That's Cole Crawford in the slot. Charles Crawford back to pass, looking, firing, caught about the 20, 25, 30. Spins, Trailer to about the 34-yard line. Third down and about 3 to go.
Adrian made a good catch on that and waited for his blockers to open up a little bit and was able to pick up about 10 good yards on that.
So third down and about 3, maybe a long 3, a short 4. Two receivers right, two left. Charles Crawford looking, nobody open, and now he throws it and caught!
Pass complete on the scramble by the quarterback.
Tristan Smith, number 16, come across as a safety valve across the middle there. About a 7-8 yard pickup. Be first and 10 from the 44-yard line.
Move those chains. Nice 10-yard pickup. I mean, I'm watching him, and he's just, trying to get free. Then he just comes across the middle.
Tristan, our backup quarterback over there.
One receiver to the right side, 3 to the left. Crawford under some pressure, and he's going to get hit, and he's going to get slung down.
He got the ball off before he got hit, and was a field incomplete over in the flat. I think he got hit about the time he threw the ball.
The clock stopped on the incomplete pass, 5:57 to go in the half. 2nd and 10. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Back to pass, Crawford firing, caught, trailer on the far side, cuts it upfield, across the 50, brought down near the line to gain. The near judge says about a yard short. The far judge says he's right on the line. Let's see where the ref puts it down.
They're going to move the chains. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah, they're moving those chains.
Yep. At the 46-yard line, inside Panther territory.
Comeback route. He came back and caught the ball, then turned around and turned it right straight up the field and made a good 10-yard gain.
Fans over here on the home side grumbling and griping and pitching a fit, but I don't see them wearing the stripes. 3 receivers to the right side, 1 left. Crawford looking, nobody's open, rolling, a flag thrown, caught by Smith, but he's out of no way. You're going to say he's caught, but let's see what the flag's about. Probably a hold.
On hold over the problem.
Incomplete, pass incomplete. Intended for the receiver, number
Let's
16.
see what the head referee says. He says holding against LaGrange.
Call on the play. It's going to be a 10-yard penalty.
So 10 yards from the spot. And let's see where they start marking it off from.
50-yard line. Going to have on the 40-yard line, so we're going to have about first and about 19 yards from there.
From the 40.
Yeah, a little bit further. First and about 23 yards.
2 receivers to the right, 2 left. Crawford takes the snap. He's going to give to Andreka Martin on a delayed draw, but unfortunately it didn't fool anybody. Kind of ran into his own man too around the 40-yard line. So 2nd and about 16 by my math.
Let's see what they draw up on this.
Two receivers right, 2 left. And now Andreka Martin. And yeah, must be a false start on the line because Martin was the only one who turned upfield. He came out of the backfield in motion.
Moves it back to the 35-yard line. We have about 27 yards to make for a first down, Michael. 29.
All right, 10, 20, yeah.
About a quarter of the football field. Maybe a third of the football field.
2 receivers right, 2 left. Martin again in motion. And down he goes, just can't block this number 6, Braden Swinson. He just came in off the edge and may need to get 2 guys on him to block.
Certainly do. Move back to the 28, so now we definitely 3rd down and 30-plus yards. You know what I might do on this? I might do what they call one of them quick kicks.
Crawford could do it. 3rd down. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Crawford in the shotgun. Here comes Swinson again. Hands the ball off and is met at the 32, driven back. They'll actually get him to 33, but that makes 4th down and a long way to go.
Long way to go.
4th down, LaGrange.
Timeout called by Chapel Hill. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. 7-0 Chapel Hill with 3 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the half. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network. Back again here at Panthers Stadium. 3:02 to go in the half, and LaGrange set to punt. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Waist-high snap. Good punt. And it's going to bounce and roll inside the 35, take a left turn and out of bounds around the 34-yard line, where Chapel Hill will set up shop first and 10. 7-0 in favor of Chapel Hill.
2 minutes, 53 seconds left in the second quarter.
And that was just a bad handoff. Hit the ground, picked up by a defender, and ran in for a touchdown. Other than that, it's been no score.
Been no score. It's been a defensive game.
Senior Kaylee Fuqua.
Chapel Hill needs a win to stay eligible for the playoffs, just to have a chance at it. Panthers lose, then they are out of the playoffs and sitting at home. Hand the ball off up the middle, maybe a yard gain, if that.
No gain.
Mitchell Purdy in there on that play over there. Mitchell's been playing a good, solid few games, the last few games on this Granger defense. Been enjoyed watching him through the last 3 or 4 years playing.
2nd and 9. One receiver to the left side, one to the right. Back to pass, under some pressure, throws it long, throws it deep, and caught at the 30. And it is a touchdown. 65-yard touchdown to Keyshawn Buckley.
2 minutes left in the second quarter. 65-yard pass. Just outran our cornerback and
he just threw a home run ball and Buckley ran under it and outran everybody.
I didn't think that quarterback had that arm in him. I watched him in the warm-ups and stuff over there, and I said if he can throw the ball 30 yards down the field, we'll be. He flat through that one.
Yeah, I mean, it was caught around the 30, so that'd be about a 35 yards through the air. Extra point is good. 2:02 left to go in the half. 14-0 in favor of Chapel Hill. We'll be back after this 1-minute break. This is LaGrange High Granger Football on the Eagle Sports Network.
We're not on the air, so.
All right, I'll just keep.
There's no internet there.
So we're dead.
No internet at the station?
Correct.
And we're back again here at Panthers Stadium. 14-0 in favor of Chapel Hill. A 2-play drive. The second play, a 65-yard touchdown catch by Buckley. And now the kickoff.
The kick is brought up to the 34-yard line.
Drake Martin to about the 34-yard line, looked like to me, Mike.
Yep. So we're going to have a 1st and 10 with 1:58 to go in the half.
That was a bang play. I tell you what, that was just shocked me that guy got that wide open behind us back there.
Yep.
Of course, they hadn't thrown any passes all night long, and then when they do, he does go for the home run on it.
So 3 receivers to the right side. 2 left, and
timeout LaGrange.
LaGrange calls a timeout, and we'll keep it right here. 1:58 to go in the half. Don't forget, we'll have the second half recap, followed by followed by a full look at the playoff scenarios in all of 4A. We're going to issue the coach's interview because we're having some
technical difficulties.
Yeah, with you hearing me, we weren't having a problem with the microphone, but with the device where you're able to hear us. I guess what I could do is just wave a white flag like we did in White County 9 years ago. All right. 2 receivers to the right side, 2 to the left. Back to pass, Charles Crawford, a late blitz, unblocked.
Brought him down on about the 28-yard line.
So a minute 43 left to go, second down and about 16 for LaGrange. 14-0 in favor of Chapel Hill. Do a quick recap. It was a botched handoff by LaGrange. The ball hit the ground, bounced right up to the arms of Elijah Brown, who scooped and scored for the touchdown to make it 7-0. Then a 65-yard touchdown catch, Turner to Buckley for Chapel Hill, and now it's 14-0. And Draco Martin being stretched out of bounds on second down. They're going to say he's out of bounds on the 20-yard line for about a loss of 8.
At about the 20-yard line.
They need the Granger 44, so that's third down and about 24.
23, man. They're 23 yard. We can get that.
With a minute 10 left to go in the half. Rangers have 1 timeout left. Chapel Hill with 2. Crawford going to hand the ball off to Martin once again. He is spun down around the 24-yard line for a gain of 4.
We'll come up fourth down and
And Chapel Hill calls another timeout. So we'll take a 30-second timeout with them. A minute 4 to go in the half. 14-0 in favor of Chapel Hill. Back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Fall is here, and Nissan of LaGrange is celebrating this cooler weather with incredible offers. We have special financing available on select new models and an incredible selection of superior pre-owned vehicles. We have rates all the way down to 0% on select new Nissans and savings that exceed $10,000. As if that isn't enough, we now offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on all our new inventory. So come visit your friendliest hometown dealer, Nissan of LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Lady just walking by in front of us with a cup of hot chocolate each in her hand.
She had a double load, didn't she?
Fourth down for LaGrange. There's the punt. Good punt. It's going to bounce around the 45-yard line and bounce almost straight up. Now it goes forward. The Grangers will
down on the 44, I believe.
Yeah, I guess it touched on the 44. I saw it recovered around the 40, but the referees are saying the 44, so it must have touched a Granger there. 54 seconds left to go in the half.
Maybe we'll get us a scoop and score and knock this thing back down to 1 touchdown here, Mike.
That'd be a good thing. Chapel Hill comes back out onto the field. Looks like they got a new quarterback out there, Jamari Hester, number 7, left-handed. And it is caught right there at the line to gain. And that's going to be enough for a first down to the 46-yard line inside Granger territory.
They had a triple set over here on the near side over here, and they went over to on the weak side over that right side.
And a little
movement.
I don't know. Yeah, they're going to say movement on Chapel Hill. I thought that was the case. It looked like the quarterback was actually going on like 1.5. He did a quick cut and then a quicker when the ball was snapped, but on the one of the linemen moved, so it's going to back it up 5 yards.
Everybody moved, even the ball moved.
3 receivers to the left side, 1 right. Hester under some pressure, and Quay is going to drop him at the 45-yard line inside Chapel Hill territory. And
good penetration by Quay Bowles over there. Hadn't called his name as much tonight as we'd like to, but he's been in the midst of it.
And I think Chapel Hill is just going to let this run out. Yep, they're heading back to the locker room, and that's going to be the end of the first half of play with your score. Chapel Hill 14 and LaGrange nothing. We'll be back after this break to tell you how we got here. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagles Sports Network.
Kips Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kips Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kips Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments. The good and the not so good to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagles Sports Network.
Back again here at Panther Stadium in Douglasville. Chapel Hill leading your Grangers 14-0. Let's tell you how we got here. It was a very slow start. LaGrange had the ball first. The teams exchanged punts. And on Chapel Hill's second drive, they turned the ball over on downs. But then on LaGrange's third drive, they turned the ball over. A fumble on the not on the snap, but on the exchange between the Charles Crawford and the running back Martin. Just kind of
it bounced weird. It just bounced right into it. It was just
hit the ground and bounced right into the arms of Elijah Brown, who ran it in for the touchdown. 7-0 Chapel Hill. That's just one of the more bizarre things, because if the football's not round, it usually doesn't bounce true like that. It did. It just came down and came straight up.
And he just landed right in his hands, and had enough sense to run it all the way back.
LaGrange wound up punting the ball away, and Chapel Hill needed 66 yards. Well, in the second play, they got a 65-yard touchdown catch to Buckley. Extra point is good, and 14-0. LaGrange goes 3-and-out, punting the ball away. Chapel Hill, Granger defense held to make sure the clock ran out. And that's where we are, only 14-0 at the half. Still very doable, other than the scoop and score and other than the long home run touchdown pass.
We've probably played them toe-to-toe. I mean,
it's been toe-to-toe. It's been a good battle between these two. Now it's where LaGrange can try to create turnovers, where LaGrange can start swinging the momentum the other way by causing a turnover or two.
Yeah, we just got to have the ball bounce our way a couple of times, and we'll be in good shape. We had some pretty good intermediate passes in there that were caught, and
well, when we come back, we will have the scoreboard and the playoff scenarios for the whole Class 4A And we'll have that for you after this break. 14-0 in favor of Chapel Hill. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. D-O-double-D Todd Parrish at LaGrange. Whether it's the Dogs, Tigers, or the Tide, the best part of the big game is tailgating. This season, do it in style in the 2019 Kia Sorrento L. Plenty of room in the front for the fans and lots of space in the back for the grill and the groceries. Drive one away today for only $23,990. And don't forget that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Stock number 111754. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Expires 10/31/19.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics' well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans from $300 to $15,000 with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
14-0 Chapel Hill over LaGrange here at the half. Board because I'm getting my mic turned back down. Here we go. That's okay. Roddy K, you're doing a good job up here. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. As you said, LaGrange trailing Chapel Hill 14-0. Last night, it was the Callaway Cavaliers all over Jordan at Memorial Stadium down in Columbus. 51-0 is your final score there. So, of course, Callaway still the number one seed out of Region 5 AA. They will be at home for the first round of the playoffs. Troop Tigers laying at 2 Central Carroll. It is 28-0 about halfway through the second quarter. And Troop just laying it on the Lions there. And, are you sitting down, Tommy?
I'm sitting down.
It's halftime there at the battlefield where we were last week. Cedartown, 23, Sandy Creek, 7.
Wow. You never can tell, can you? Golly.
Sandy Creek, who scored, 42 in a loss against Cartersville, only held to 7 points so far against Cedartown. That's going to be interesting when it comes time for playoffs.
52 against us.
Yeah. When we come back, we will go through the whole Class 4A playoff scenarios after this break. 14-0 Chapel Hill at the half. Back after this break on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a storm coming. We may not know its path, but your independent auto owner's insurance agent knows no matter what happens, we'll be there when you need us most. Strong through every storm. That's how it's been for our first 100 years, and how it will be for generations to come.
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
For the fourth time, Glenn Smith in Opelika has been recognized by Chevrolet as a top performer in the General Motors Mark of Excellence program. This award symbolizes the very pinnacle of success and the highest honor in the industry, demonstrating our customer satisfaction and sales effectiveness.
We are proud of our Glenn Smith Chevrolet team for working very hard to take excellent care of our customers. From Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika, Alabama, get ready to smile.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Rangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
14-0 Chapel Hill with the lead here at the half. Taking a look at the playoff scenarios first in Region 5 AA. Of course, Callaway's the number 1 seed. They will host the first round, and being they're the number 1 seed, they will likely play on Friday. For years, the tradition is whichever team is the number 1 seed, no matter what the classification, they'll play on Friday. And then if Troop or LaGrange make the playoffs and they're number 2, 3, or 4, whatnot, then they'll have to adjust, either playing on Thursday or Saturday. LaGrange is not in the playoffs, but Troop very well could be. In Quad A, Region 1, Carver of Columbus, they are the region champs. They clinched that last week. Cairo will be a number 2 seed with a win over either Shaw tonight or against Doherty next week. 3rd and 4th is still up in the air. Region 2, it is West Lawrence and Perry. Both teams are undefeated in their region and will likely remain undefeated until next week when they play each other. Mary Persons, though, only has 1 region loss, and they face Perry tonight, so I'd like to take a look at that score. Mary Persons may cause trouble for Perry.
Very well could.
Region 3, Thompson is undefeated, and they will win the region crown with a victory over Burke County tonight. If Burke County wins, though, then there will likely be a 3-way tie with Baldwin. Woodward Academy in 4A, in Region 4 4A, Woodward Academy will win the region with a victory over either North Clayton tonight or against Luella next week, and both are way down on the in the standings. So chances are Woodward Academy will come away with the region title. As we said, Cartersville is the region champion. They are off tonight, getting ready for the Troop Tigers. Sandy Creek hosting Cedartown, and the winner, and so far Cedartown has a big lead at the half. The winner will likely be the number 2 seed, with the loser probably the number 3 seed. And Troop hosting Central Carroll tonight. The winner will likely be the number 4 seed and still in the playoffs. The loser probably out of the playoffs. In Region 6, boy, trying to figure this one out was like a plate of spaghetti. Heritage Catoosa, Northwest Whitfield, and Ridgeland all have 1 region loss. So figuring who wins that region is going to take some doing. They've still got some other games. Nobody is undefeated in that region, so it's going to be
still up in the air. Yeah.
Still up in the air. Region 7, this is going to be simple. Blessed Trinity travels to Marist tonight. The winner will be the region champ. The loser will be the number 2 seed no matter what happens the rest of the way. And in Region 8, North Oconee hosts Oconee County tonight. The winner will be the region champ. The loser will still host a playoff game. They'll be the number 2 seed no matter what happens next week. That's your look at your playoff scenarios. When we come back, we'll look ahead at what's going to happen here in the second half. It is Chapel Hill 14 and LaGrange nothing at halftime. We'll be back after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. T-O-D-D Todd Parrish at Kia LaGrange. Whether it's the Dogs, Tigers, or the Tide, the best part of the big game is tailgating. This season, do it in style in the 2019 Kia Sorrento L. Plenty of room in the front for the fans and lots of space in the back for the grill and the groceries. Drive one away today for only $23,990. And don't forget that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Stock number 111754. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Expires 10/31/19. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come see for yourself when you're there. You are part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments. The good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange. There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory's Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory's Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
14-0 Chapel Hill with the lead over LaGrange. Tommy, quickly looking ahead to the second half, as we said, except for the bad handoff causing a fumble to a scoop and score, and just a 65-yard floater home run ball for the touchdown. This has been a really close back-and-forth game. What do you expect the second half?
Second half, I look to us to do some rolling out and passing, maybe some quick hitches, a couple, maybe some screens, maybe. Our line has just been so decimated, there's no way that we can give Crawford any kind of quality time to get up there and set up and do a downfield. You know, it's just they're anticipating the rush too much on us. Our running backs are hobbled.
We've had more yards per carry last week, believe it or not, against Sandy Creek than we've had the rest of the season. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I dare say we've had more catches in the first half here than we've had any first half this season.
Yes, we've had some really good catches out there that just fell right up underneath, and we've had a few first downs out there. Probably had more first downs, I would dare say, than
I'm going to count that up during our next break. I'm going to count that up because you're probably right on that. When we come back, though, we will continue on with the halftime show after this break. It's 14-0 Chapel Hill over the Grangers at the half. Back after this break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. T-O-D-D Todd Parrish at Kia LaGrange. Whether it's the Dogs, Tigers, or the Tide, the best part of the big game is tailgating. This season, do it in style in the 2019 Kia Sorrento L. Plenty of room in the front for the fans and lots of space in the back for the grill and the groceries. Drive one away today for only $23,990. And don't forget that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Stock number 111754. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Expires 10/31/19.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Grangers coming back onto the field. The Chapel Hill players already are on the field. We will have the second half kickoff coming up soon. Don't forget, Granger football is brought to you in part by Glenn Smith Chevrolet Buick GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile at glennsmith.com. The Grangers kick off to Chapel Hill to start the second half after this break. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you need medical treatment at the highest level and want care that's personal, turn to Wellstar. We offer the latest procedures at Georgia's first certified comprehensive cardiac center, along with an innovative approach to fighting cancer, where specialists collaborate to accelerate diagnosis and treatment. We're also home to a top-level stroke program that performs life-saving operations every day. At Wellstar, we care for the whole you. Learn more at wellstar.org.
Hi, friends. T-O-D-D Tide Parish at LaGrange. Whether it's the Dogs, Tigers, or the Tide, the best part of the big game is tailgating. This season, do it in style in the 2019 Kia Sorrento L. Plenty of room in the front for the fans, and lots of space in the back for the grill and the groceries. Drive one away today for only $23,990. And don't forget that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Stock number 111754. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Expires 10/31/19.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
All right. Somebody just texted me a score. Carrollton 34, Paulding County 7. We're not in Carrollton's region. They're not even in the same classification anymore, so that doesn't matter. But what does matter is the Grangers trailing only by 14 against Chapel Hill. Still very, very doable, Tommy. I almost called you Toddy for some reason.
Well, it's
starting to get cold.
Yeah, we're having to bundle up a little bit more here, which is nice. We got to remember to move those clocks back come Sunday, so we'll be ready to play Thursday night. We're going to back up to a Thursday night game this coming week against Shaw.
And our airtime would be 30 minutes earlier with 6:30 airtime, 7 o'clock kickoff.
Yeah, we got senior night that night. It'll be always a good night for them. Boy, I tell you what, Jarrett does such a good job with the band out there tonight. They had such a good time out there. The the LaGrange band just totally showed out tonight. And
it was the Halloween show for the folks who aren't watching on video.
There's no way you can describe it.
No, it was. If you've seen the Halloween show the last few years, you know they're just out there dressed up, having fun, and doing a fantastic job.
All had their own uniforms on and out there, and just thoroughly enjoying themselves and thrilling this crowd over here. The Chapel Hill people stood up and gave them a big clapping ovation after it was over because they did a wonderful job.
It'll be a couple weeks yet before the GHSA reclassification comes out before we see what class the Grangers will be in. Then it'll be another couple weeks before they find out what region they're going to be in. And then the coaches have to start working on non-region games, and then also have to work on when the region games are. And I sure hope the Grangers get to be at home for the Halloween show next year. Because
oh Lord, yes, it'll be so much fun. They have a good time, and and the football team there's some silver linings in this team that we're seeing some players come out there and playing their hearts out. It's just as the coach stated, there's a lot of things stacked against us.
Yeah. Some freshmen out there, some sophomores out there who, if you've got players who play solely on the freshman team, the next year when they come to the JV or the varsity team, they might get a little nervous playing against bigger players, faster players. But these freshmen, I mean, last week we had 10 freshmen got some snaps in out there.
Oh, we've had several of them out there tonight get some significance, making some significant plays out there.
Some starters out there. Mm-hmm. They're not going to be nervous next year. They're going to say, hey, bring it on. I'm looking forward to it.
And Tyler said he's going to put them through a rigorous workout this off season in the weight room, so that will be very good also.
Think we might see a onside kick here? No.
Wow.
They tried it. What they tried to do was what Tony Palmer did at Carrollton last year, kick it right at a back in the hopes that he'd bobble it and misplay it. But unfortunately,
Brad
they kicked
Turner,
it.
number 44, made a great catch on that ball. I mean,
he was a starting quarterback.
Yes. He was standing right there. They got him over at tight end right now.
Yep, they got Jamari Hester out there at quarterback now. He's a left-hander. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. That was a great execution, but that was just good play by Turner. Hester takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to the tailback running that right side, and he will turn the corner across the 50 to 45, spilled short of the 40-yard line. And that's that running back, Imani Davis, who's doing a pretty decent job out there.
Really has. David Paredes made a shoestring tackle to keep that from going a little bit further. Paredes has played all year long as if he was a senior. He's just a sophomore. He's playing good linebacker in there.
The Panthers 1st and 10. One receiver right, one left. They're going to give it to Davis. He's under pursuit. He turns the corner. He's got the first down. And he is slowed up and then dropped inside the 30. And that's going to be another first down for Chapel Hill. Chapel Hill only up by 2 touchdowns. I imagine they're going to be happy to run that clock as much as possible and try to speed up the second half. Ball spotted the 28-yard line. Massive bodies out there, so we didn't see who made the tackle, but one receiver to the left side, one right. Davis on the, actually that's not Davis. They got a new running back out there now across to the 15, still on his feet, pushing the pile to the 10 and then out of bounds. Number 5, Michael Perkins.
Adrian Traylor drags him on out of bounds around the 8 or 9 yard line.
So 1st and goal for the Panthers. I don't know if that sound is actually a panther or not. They play some kind of a sound when they make a first down. It sounds very similar to the Jacksonville Jaguars sound, so I don't know if it's a panther or a jaguar or what. High snap. They give it to Perkins, and Perkins is dragged down immediately.
I tell you what,
Sean Patterson on the tackle.
Sean Patterson, that freshman came in there and anticipated that and made a good open field tackle for about a 1-yard gain. Thought I saw a penalty flag on that, but I think it was just a shadow on the field.
Second down. And hand the ball off to Perkins again, and this time he finds his way into the end zone. Just a simple little buck sweep to the right side. And it is 20-0 with a PAT pending. 10:02 left to go in the third quarter.
Didn't take them about 2 minutes to get that ball down there and score, did it, Michael?
9-yard touchdown run by their number 5, Michael Perkins. An extra point attempt and the whistle's blown. Flag thrown. They're pointing to Chapel Hill, so that may be a 5-yard penalty.
I think they jumped offside on that one.
I believe you're correct. A little false startage. And we'll do it again.
They've had difficulty the first 2 times getting it from the normal place. Maybe it'll be even harder from back in.
Snap spot, kick up, a better kick this time, and it is good. Timeout on the field with 10:02 left to go in the third quarter. It's 21-0 in favor of Chapel Hill. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Hi, friends. T-O-D-D Todd Parrish at LaGrange. Whether it's the Dogs, Tigers, or the Tide, the best part of the big game is tailgating. This season, do it in style in 2019 Kia Sorrento L. Plenty of room in the front for the fans and lots of space in the back for the grill and the groceries. Drive one away today for only $23,990. And don't forget that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Stock number 111754. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Expires 10/31/19.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments. The good and the not so good to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dylan Norvell fielding at about the 5-yard line, trying near the middle of the field to about the 15, cut it to the near sideline, finally brought down near the 31-yard line.
Yeah, they look like they just yanked his helmet off over there, and I think the referee had his hand in his pocket, but his flag wasn't in that pocket, so you want to keep it warm.
We've got a guy in this back row here is tickling me. He is complaining about everything that goes against Chapel Hill to the referees. That ball spotted at the 30, not the 31. Oh, give it a rest, dude. He's tickling me. There's a handoff across the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
No gain on the play. It's going to be second
And 23 is Torian Boone with the carry.
Yep.
Short gain on the play. Second down and 9 for LaGrange.
Clock running, 9:26 to go in the third quarter. Grangers trailing 21-0, but driving. Second down at about 8. One receiver split off to the left side, one to the right. And they hand the ball off to Andreka Martin. He'll get up to near the 35-yard line, third down.
Third down and long 6 from.
Picked out by the defense of the Panthers. Short gain on the play. Resulting in the third down.
Got a Granger down on us. That's who that is.
LaGrange.
Referee calling timeout. And tell you what, let's take a 30-second timeout.
You got a number on that, Mike?
I'll try to find it there. I don't have one now. It looks like they're actually going to help him up, so let's keep it right here. Yeah, they're helping him up already.
Tadarius Moses. He got an ankle, looks like.
Yeah, but he is walking off, so that's definitely a good thing. Put some ice on it and maybe some vitamin I later. Ibuprofen. That's what we referees call vitamin I. And LaGrange will have, and now they're ready for play. Whistles blown. Clock started back with 8:45 to go in the third quarter, and the Grangers have third down. Two receivers to the left side. Nobody split off to the right. Rolling out to his left is Charles. Stops. Nobody's open. He's going to try the right side. He's going to run for the first down marker. He's got it. And he is brought down around the 45-yard line. He ran about 100 yards left and right, but he got the first down at the 45.
I've always wanted to put a Fitbit on him, see how many steps he takes in a single game. Because he goes in and out he goes to the sideline, picks up play every play. He's got to be the most in-shape player on the team.
Oh my goodness, this spectator on the other side is making me laugh. Two receivers to the left side. Crawford in the shotgun. Fakes the pitch. He's going to keep it himself on the option. He's got the first downs more. Down to the 40-yard line. And he was down when the ball came out. The ball popped out. A Chapel Hill player picked it up.
But he moved that ball about another 15 yards on a keeper around the right side. And
it was a good run play option because he, not a run pass option, but he optioned to the left. And the back was well covered, so he kept it himself, ran around the right side, and got to the 39-yard line inside Chapel Hill territory. First and 10. Two receivers left. Crawford is going to hand the ball off with Andre Canty across the 40 to the 35-yard line.
Good quick hitter up the middle over there. And really, I think that was Latari Swindle. Came through the 29, yes.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it looked like 20.
It did from start, but when he turned around again, I saw it was 29.
Outstanding. Yep, there he is in the backfield, standing to the left of Charles Crawford. Two receivers left side. Cole Crawford in the slot on the right side, and Swindle in the backfield. Quick pass caught trailer, but he is stopped at the 40. Still on his feet, 35-30 and out of bounds.
Wow. That was second effort, third effort. They had him for at least a 3 or 4 yard loss.
And a first down.
And he got a first down. It's unbelievable.
The third first down on this drive. 7:04 to go in the third quarter. Grangers trailing 21-0. They've got a good drive going here. Cole Crawford in the slot on the near side. Two receivers to the far side. And fakes the pitch. He's just going to throw it up there into triple coverage and incomplete. No flag, although Trailer's saying it might have been a flag. I'll be honest, I didn't see any contact down there, but the ball falls harmlessly to the turf.
But the guy was mighty quiet up here, so I got to have a feeling it was probably some interference going on here because he was real quiet. But it was almost a good play.
Make him respect the deep ball. 2nd and 10. Yates and Trailer split off to the right side. Quick handoff to 27. Asa Leith up to about the 25-yard line. Third down.
Scampers up through there. He just good looking little running back. Sophomore going to grow into junior
Short
next
gain
year
on the play
and
will be third down 6 LaGrange.
plays with a lot of heart.
Charles Crawford coming back onto the field after he gets his play. Two receivers split off to the left side. Waiting for the snap. There it is. Rolling out to his left is Charles. Throwing it. And incomplete.
Oh, I thought he came up with it.
The referee waved his arms like it was incomplete. Sam Yates is saying, no, I caught that, and I'd like to see a replay on that, but the officials said nope. Back it up.
Third down. Fourth down.
Made a good effort on it, and it was very close. If it did, the ball just barely hit the ground before he caught it.
The fourth down, I imagine the Grangers will go for it, and yep, Charles is coming out. Fourth and around 6. They need the 19. Two receivers to the right.
LaGrange's going to call timeout on this, I believe.
We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. 6:05 to go in the third quarter. Grangers trailing 21-0, but driving. This is LaGrange High, Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Fall is here, and Nissan of LaGrange is celebrating this cooler weather with incredible offers. We have special financing available on select new models and an incredible selection of superior pre-owned vehicles. We have rates all the way down to 0% on select new Nissans and savings that exceed $10,000. As if that isn't enough, we now offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on all our new inventory. So come visit your friendliest hometown dealer, Nissan of LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
6:05 to go in the third quarter. Grangers trailing 21-0, but having a fourth down and 6, and they are going for it. Two receivers to the right side. Ace Alith in the backfield along with Charles Crawford. Crawford takes a snap, looking, throwing it to Sam Yates, who's lowering his shoulder and fighting for that first down marker. I don't think he's got it, maybe a yard short.
He gave it all the effort he could on that.
I mean, he was initially stopped a good 3 or 4 yards short, and he just battled forward. And it is going to be a first down for the Panthers.
About a half yard short.
He sure did. Like I said, he was stopped a good 3, maybe 4 yards short and just kept battling, kept pushing, but didn't quite get it. So the Rangers turn the ball over on downs. And clock stopped with 5:54 to go in the third quarter. And let's see where they spot this ball. Looks like maybe the 21-yard line.
Just inside 21.
So they're going to hand the ball off, and look who is stopping them. Big number 48, DeMonte Kelly says, I don't think so. And he's got him way back there.
Good 10-yard loss on that, Michael.
Yeah, they're going to spot him on the 10-yard line. 2nd and 20.
If he would have just turned around at the point of attack, it would have been a 5-yard loss. But when he turned and went back the other way, he added another 5 yards to his loss because Monte was right on top of him.
I'll be happy with a second 10-yard loss here. Yeah, they're going to hand the ball off, and he's still battling there. And it's going to be about a 5-yard loss there. Some pushing and shoving and
well, they're going to give him forward progress up to about the. How you got that forward progress? I don't know.
I don't know either. They're going to say forward progress back to the line of scrimmage at 10. Having to stand up. We got a gentleman standing right in my line of sight, so I want to see what happens here. One receiver to the left side, one receiver to the right.
Took too long.
Delay a game?
No, it moved.
Nope, false start.
It was almost a delay of game.
5-yard penalty. And we repeats third down.
Third. They need the 31. They're on their own 5. High snap over the head of the quarterback, and he's going to just throw it, and it is caught at the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, and then spun down about the 25-yard line. He made.
I think we got a holding in the if we got a holding in the.
It's a holding in the end zone. That's a safety.
Is that a flag down over there? Right on the
flag. Let's see what the flag is.
He's saying bring it back.
If it's holding when he's in.
No, he's saying illegal blocker downfield.
Yep.
And that is not. I don't think that's a. And also a sideline warning. So that's going to be at best half the distance to the goal. Replay the down from the 2.5.
I thought they might have had a holding down in that end zone down there. And when that happens and your quarterback's in the end zone, it's generally a safety.
Yep.
Looks like they're bringing the ball back half the distance to the goal.
But that's not the penalty. They're going to say illegal player downfield.
Third down and long, Panthers.
Clock running, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Granger's down 21-0. But they've got the Chapel Hill Panthers in the shadow of their own goalposts.
It just kills me, the scoreboard. 3rd and 20 to go on the 30-yard line. The ball down there on the 30-yard.
They're not doing it. Hand the ball off straight up the middle. And they're hanging on to around the 25-yard line and finally brought down just short of the 25-yard line.
Really good run. It scared me. I thought he was off to the races.
29, Latour Swindle hanging on to the ankle to keep him, like the old bear trap, trying to keep him from going. And they're spotted the 24-yard line, so third down. And I imagine they'll punt here. Yeah, their punter's out there standing at his own 10. Good job, basically. I'll be honest. I think that was a touchdown-saving snare by Swindle. 4th and 9. I guess the punt off. High punt. Fielded about the 48-yard line, and Dylan Norvell, he tried to turn off to the right side and tripped and lost his balance and fell. One of the Chapel Hill players giving Norvell a shove in the back.
Referee just sitting there watching.
And the Chapel Hill referees in the stands wearing purple, not happy with something.
They blessed he didn't get a late hit on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is fast becoming one of my least favorite places to go.
It's interesting.
One receiver to the right side, one left. Hand the ball off to Asa Leith, who is horse-collared. No call. Well, actually, he didn't grab the back of the jersey. He kind of hung him around the neck. Brought down about a 2-yard loss.
Never seen as many of them pulled down by their helmets as have been tonight. But now it's back to where the guy wanted to be to start with.
Oh, my goodness. 2nd down and 12. I'll be happy to get back to Callaway Stadium where the fans are much friendlier.
Oh, they're family up here. They're just different.
3 receivers left. Fakes the pitch. Crawford's going to try that right side, and this time Chapel Hill had a player spying on Crawford going where he's going and was able to bring him down around the 41. Crawford was able to get free a good bit that last drive, but not this time. 4th down and about 14. Third down on about 14. My mistake. It's third down. Two receivers left. Cole Crawford in motion right to left. Charles Crawford's looking to his left. Little jailbreak screen caught at the 40, 45. He gets to the 50 before he's stopped and brought back.
Ace Elite.
Ace Elite on the Ace Elite. I'll be honest, he looks all of 5 foot nothing, but he's got a heart about 7 feet tall.
He doesn't mind sticking his head and going at it.
First down yardage. It's going to be fourth down and 6.
4th and 6 for the Grangers. Down 21-0 inside of a minute to go in the third quarter. Charles Crawford back to punt. Waiting for the snap. Helmet high snap. And he's going to throw it to the up back across the 50. And he's got the first down. And more across the 40. Spilled around the 35, 34-yard line. And Draco Martin.
That was the best fake punt all year long. That was the only fake punt all year
Only
long.
fake punt. We knew it was going to happen eventually.
Yeah, and Crawford coolly caught that ball, took about 3 steps forward as if he was going to punt it, turned around and flipped it over to Martin, and Martin took off for about 15 yards. That's an offensive play of the game so far for the Grangers.
Fresh set of downs from the 33 inside Chapel Hill territory. Clock running inside of 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Hands it off to Ace Elite, who is spun down, maybe a yard gain, and that's the end of the third quarter. Got to go get them, Grangers, only down by 3 scores. We'll be back after this break, going to the fourth quarter. This is LaGrange High Granger football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Life costs money, sometimes lots. First Franklin Financial has loans for living. Our Hogansville and LaGrange branches offer personal loans from $300 to $15,000 with payment plans to fit any budget. Stop by and meet the friendly Franklin folk at the location near you. Visit onefc.com to learn more. All loan terms and applicable APRs depend on meeting our underwriting and income criteria for the loan size requested and may require collateral. Georgia Residential Mortgage Licensee number 5656.
The Medicine Cabinet has been proudly serving the community since 2009. Their experienced and friendly staff are committed to making you feel comfortable and cared for. At the Medicine Cabinet, they believe that being a local, independent pharmacy allows them to provide health care and compounding services that are customized to meet your every need. They invite you to come and see for yourself when you're there. You're a part of the Medicine Cabinet family. They will do everything they can to make you feel right at home. Locations in LaGrange on Vernon Road, Lee's Crossing, and Moody Bridge. The Medicine Cabinet on the web at medcaprx.com.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
We go to the fourth quarter. Chapel Hill 21, LaGrange nothing, but LaGrange driving, extending the drive on a fake punt. And now facing 2nd and 10 from the 33. Crawford back to pass. Caught. Did he? No, I think it fell. No, it did fall. Yep, I see it there. His back was to me. I thought he may have caught it and would have been inside the 30, but it didn't happen.
Little Torres Swindon.
A 3rd down and 10. Band entertaining the crowd. And a timeout called. And let's see, the far line judge is now talking to the head referee.
All we lack is 3 yards to get that ball on that proverbial 30-yard line where it's been on the scoreboard for the last 3 quarters. I'm serious, they've had the ball on 30 foot.
Yeah, someone's not doing that scoreboard right. As long as they're doing the time right.
That's the only thing right on. The time and the score is probably the only thing right. The downs, yards to go are all over the place. They got the quarter right. No, it's the fourth quarter. They got third quarter still, don't they?
Yeah. I think they got the time wrong, too, because the referee is saying something about to the guy over here, and they changed the clock. I think they should have stopped the clock when the incomplete pass happened. I think that's what it is.
They had a fan in the stands. He getting on to him about the clock, too. I think his brother runs the clock.
11:40 now. They changed it to 11:40 to go in the fourth quarter. We know it's the fourth quarter. Like for it to be the third quarter, give them more time, but back to pass. Crawford caught. A.J. Traylor bubbles on the inside to the 30, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10. Still fighting now. Gets out of bounds. Let's see where they step him out at. They're going to step him out at the 10-yard line. A.J. Traylor.
Did a great job right there. Great job. You know, I figured out this guy, you never knew the character used to hang around town called Muscles.
No.
I promise you, this is Muscles' son down here that's in front of us. Anybody, Rick Franklin remembers Muscles. Richard Willie remembers Muscles. Ellis Smith remembers Muscles. This is Muscles number 2. I need to go down and slide down and take a picture of him.
Do it. Go ahead. In fact, you might be able to take a picture now with him looking this way. 2 receivers right, 2 left. 1st and 10 from the 11. Crawford back to pass just over the head of Cole Crawford.
Yeah, just saw Cole's daddy coming through here and Gavin just a second ago trying to steal some heat out of this press box up here, I believe.
Second down and 10 at the 11-yard line of the Panthers.
Second down
11-23
and 10 from the 11.
Students, make sure you have your rides stalled, but after the fourth quarter, make sure your rides are here and waiting for you. We'd like to make sure you get home.
They're giving us a Yeti cooler up here, aren't they? I think we're gonna be. They're gonna hand us a Yeti cooler before this thing's over with.
Granger's called timeout. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. 11:23 to go in the game. Granger's down by 3 scores, but driving. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's a secret to beating injuries or ailments. Get the right team. Emory Southern Orthopedics, well-trained, experienced doctors, nurses, and staff are that team. These teammates listen and understand your specific condition and provide high-quality hometown care that will get you back into your game. For more information about Emory Southern Orthopedics team, visit www.southernorthopedics.com.
For the 4th time, Glenn Smith in Opelika has been recognized by Chevrolet as a top performer in the General Motors Mark of Excellence program. This award symbolizes the very pinnacle of success and the highest honor in the industry, demonstrating our customer satisfaction and sales effectiveness.
We are proud of our Glenn Smith Chevrolet team for working very hard to take excellent care of our customers. From Glenn Smith Chevrolet in Opelika, Alabama, get ready to smile.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Rangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dylan Norvell on the end around, brought down around the 13-yard line. Norvell asking for a face mask because they grabbed him by the helmet. And now a penalty flag thrown. Sam Yates.
They threw another one against them, too, I think. I think everybody getting thrown flag. It's getting a little chippy out there.
Yeah, Yates grumbling about, at first he was grabbed by the helmet, Norvell was, and the helmet came off. So Yates is asking for a face mask penalty, and it didn't happen. Unsportsmanlike conduct against LaGrange, that's 15 yards, and now unsportsmanlike conduct against Chapel Hill, so they'll offset.
All to do about nothing.
And they'll spot the ball around the 13-yard line, so about a 2-yard loss.
Be second and about 12 for a first down, second and about 14 for a
third down, because the pass to Crawford was over his head.
Well, yeah, they hadn't changed it over on the other side. I didn't know if the penalty was dead ball foul.
Yeah, after the play. But you're right, it does say second on that screen over there. I've got third.
It's third down.
On my score sheet and third on the scoreboard, because that scoreboard sure as heck ain't right. It hadn't been right all night.
Well, you can't even trust the chain gang over there.
Still says second across the way. Let's see what happens.
Maybe they'll give us another down.
So Trailer and Yates split off to the left side. Crawford fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it into the end zone, incomplete. And that's either third or fourth down, depending on, now they're going to say fourth down across the way.
It's going to be fourth down. Fourth down, LaGrange. At about the 14-yard line.
Had Jonathan Sutton open in the end zone over there, number 90. And I guess he was playing a tackle eligible, but the ball went kind of behind him. It was hard to see who the actual intended receiver was. We're going to try a 30-yard field goal here.
Michael Prophet, the kick is up, it is high, it is on its way, and it is good.
We broke it goose egg, Michael Prophet.
Timeout on the field with 10:55 left to go. It is 21-3 in favor of the Panthers, but the Grangers do crack the egg on the scoreboard. We'll be back after this 1-minute break on the Eagle Sports Network.
Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, your locally owned and operated flooring professional since 1977. With a huge inventory of hardwood, tile, carpet, area rugs, and vinyl flooring, add the wonderful installation crew that gets the job done right, and you'll enjoy your flooring for years to come. So drop in and pick out your flooring, and they will measure your home and give you a free estimate quick. Kemp's Dalton West Flooring, located at 1287 Lafayette Parkway in LaGrange, or on the web at daltonwest.com. And like Kemp's Dalton West Flooring on Facebook and Instagram.
Fall is here, and Nissan of LaGrange is celebrating this cooler weather with incredible offers. We have special financing available on select new models and an incredible selection of superior pre-owned vehicles. We have rates all the way down to 0% on select new Nissans and savings that exceed $10,000. As if that isn't enough, we now offer a lifetime powertrain warranty on all our new inventory. So come visit your friendliest hometown dealer, Nissan of LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
And my apologies, I was looking for scores, and they were already on the field with the kickoff, and I'm going to assume that LaGrange tried an onside kick.
They did, and it was almost recovered, but they didn't quite go 40, the 10 yards, and Chapel Hill fell on it. Now Muscles is upset over here that they broke that goose egg over. I think he's feeling better now they got the ball on him.
Trying to find an updated score on the Troop game. I don't have one, but I do have one on the Cedartown Sandy Creek game. We'll get that in just a minute. Belly play up the middle, and it is going to be a first down for Chapel Hill. Michael Perkins on the carry. He gets across the 40.
Straight up to the 37, I believe.
Yep.
13-yard carry on that first down run.
Sandy Creek scored a touchdown to make it 23-14 late in the third.
Thank you. That was a little. Hello. Wait.
Now Chapel Hill first and 10, leading 21-3. One receiver right, one left. And they brought number 4, Davis, out there. And as soon as he got the ball, looks like Latoris Swindle and a couple others were right there in his face.
Latoris Swindle just came crashing in off of that left defensive end side around by and threw him for about a 2-yard loss.
So second down and 12 from the Granger 39. One receiver right, one left. Back to pass. Throwing it long, throwing it deep, and incomplete.
George Miller broke that up. He played good coverage on him over there. ball about on the back. What would you say about the 10-yard line, Michael?
Yeah, but between the 10 and the 5. But the ball falls harmlessly to the turf. Third down.
Just about out of your sight over there.
It's hard for me to see. I can see the 20-yard number, and that's it. I have to move way on over in your personal space to be able to see that quarter. It's not as bad as Alexander.
Oh, Lord, that was nothing that bad. At least you didn't have to bring your Windex to wipe the windows off over there.
3rd and 12. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Hester back to pass. Incomplete. 14 for them. Jordan Weatherford was really kind of by himself. He was surrounded by 4 Grangers, but all 4 of them were at least 5 yards away from him.
Hit him in the wrong spot. Hit him in the hands.
Yeah. Hit him between the 5 and the 5, and I mean the 5 fingers in one hand, 5 fingers in the other hand, and now I believe they're going to punt.
Let's see if they fake a punt on this one like we did, maybe. He went number 13 for bad luck, I think. That's a punter.
Brian Leggett. That's a great name for a punter, Leggett.
Leggett on out of here.
That's what he plans on doing. Maybe the snapper got him good, and there's a good punt. That's going to go into the end zone for the touchback. So 9:26 to go in the game. It is Chapel Hill 21, LaGrange 3. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
In 1916, Auto Owners Insurance teamed up with local independent agents so customers could get fast, friendly, local service. It worked so well, we decided to keep it that way. And 100 years later, we still do things the same way by teaming up with local independent agents who deliver quality, personal service. Some might call that old school. But then again, maybe everything old is new again. Kind of refreshing, isn't it?
Mallory Agency at MalloryAgency.com. For all your insurance needs, it's the Mallory Agency.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
1st and 10 for the Grangers, and Charles Crawford's going to have to eat it. Folks were covered. He was swarmed under around the 15-yard line.
Didn't stand a chance. It was on top of him before he could say.
2nd down and long, LaGrange.
G.O.
So 2nd down and around 15. Don't forget our next broadcast, Thursday night of next week. Senior night will honor the seniors. Airtime 6:30, kickoff at 7 o'clock against the Shaw Raiders. And there's the handoff.
Swindle up the middle, picked up.
About back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a yard short. To the 19.
3rd down and 12, LaGrange.
They finally changed it to 4th quarter.
Yeah, they did. And they got the yards to gain right, too. 12 yards to go. One receiver to the left side. 2 to the right. Rolling out to his right is Crawford. Looking. Actually, no, he faked it. He handed off. I thought he had a Torres Swindle on the carry across the 25 to the 26-yard line. Crawford faked it so well. I thought he had the ball, but no, handed off to Swindle for a gain. 7-yard gain. Still 4th and about 4, though.
We got to get some more players out there, I think. Yeah, here they come.
Well, Muscles 2 hollering, watch the fake. I think their coach knows that already. But in case he doesn't,
Muscles got him informed about it.
And Crawford's going to actually punt. And it's going to bounce at the 40 and keep rolling to about the 35-yard line, where Chapel Hill will set up shop 1st and 10. And 7:04 to go in the game. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
D-O-double-D Tide Parish at Kill LaGrange. Whether it's the Dogs, Tigers, or the Tide, the best part of the big game is tailgating. This season, do it in style in the 2019 Kia Sorrento L. Plenty of room in the front for the fans and lots of space in the back for the grill and the groceries. Drive one away today for only $23,990. And don't forget that October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Shop us online at KiaLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy. God bless America.
Stock number 111754. See Kia of LaGrange for complete details. Expires 10/31/19.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
First down for Chapel Hill after about a 2-yard gain. The Grangers, a host of Grangers, just plugged up every hole they could and stopped them. About a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. .6:33 to go in the game. Grangers trailing 21-3. I'd like to see a turnover here.
Yeah, scoop and score would be great.
One receiver left, one right. Almost had something as the running back was bottled up. A late flag coming in, probably on a hold. Number 4 for Imani Davis on the left side, but Sean Patterson making sure he didn't get anywhere. Let's see what the flag's about, though. Flag thrown by the near judge. I'm pretty sure I saw a hold, but I don't know what he saw.
And Muscles didn't see it, I don't think.
Yep, they're going to mark off 10 yards on the hold.
He doesn't agree with it, though.
And the line judge threw the flag. Oh. 6:13 as they wind the clock now. 2nd down and long. They move the ball back inside the 30. Going to hand the ball off and to Davis once again. And again, Swindle keeping an eye on Davis and making sure he doesn't go anywhere.
He has come in from that backside 3 or 4 times tonight and basically unimpeded and made some good backside plays.
Oh, Swindle's a joy to watch.
You know, I always wondered what year he'd had if he wouldn't have broke that arm in that scrimmage and lost the first 4 or 5 games of the year.
3rd and long. Hester will hand the ball off and basically a little buck sweep to the right side. Quay Bowles, Charles Miller in on that tackle up to around the 30-yard line. 4th down.
4th and about 18, it looks like.
And that was Perkins on the carry. So their punter standing on the 15-yard line. Little programming note, we're going to have a very, very, very short post-game show. High snap, the punter gets it off, but it's going to roll to about the 39-yard line inside Chapel Hill territory before it's touched by Quay Bowles.
Looked like a penalty flag was thrown over there too. That was it was a very high snap. He made a good snag on it and then took about 4, it just knocked him off of his rhythm and just barely got the punt off. Like a half a punt, the ball came back and about a total net 6-yard punt.
Let's see what the White Hat says, what they decide. Well, he's talking, but there's no microphone. Personal foul against LaGrange. Personal foul against Chapel Hill. So it's LaGrange ball they're going to offset.
Now that certainly upset Muscles. He's about to lose it over here. I think he's in a hypertensive crisis situation over here.
Well, the thing is, the referee, the PA announcer said it was for roughing the kicker. If that's the case, then Chapel Hill would get the ball back. And obviously, that's not the case.
Well, I think the kicker got involved in something after it was all said and done.
So the handoff to LaTorra Swindle across the 35, spilled about the 31-yard line, actually the spot about the 32.
Picked up about 7 yards on that.
Yes, sir.
Clock running down to just about 4 minutes left in this ball game.
Grangers come to the line of scrimmage, down 21-3 and driving. One receiver left, one right. Crawford takes the snap. Quick out pass, tipped and intercepted at the 40 to the 50. A foot race to the 30, to the 20, to the 10. And I can't see if he's in. Yes, he is. Touchdown. And pass was intended for Cole Crawford, and a lineman got a hand up there and tipped it just enough for it to come up in the air. A Chapel Hill DB got under it, and it was off to the races.
He was hit from behind, plus he had the ball was tipped, so it was just another fortuitous catch and run from a very alert defensive. Muscles is happy.
So Grangers hadn't had hardly any turnovers this year. 2 in this game results in touchdowns.
He's over there doing the moonwalk.
Waiting on the extra point attempt. Still waiting for the extra point attempt. Snap, spot, kick, up, on its way, and it is good. 3:30 left to go in the game. It is Chapel Hill 28, LaGrange 3. We'll be back after this 30-second break. This is LaGrange High, Granger football on the Eagles Sports Network.
At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center, we believe teamwork makes all the difference in your health. We believe that skilled people can achieve higher standards and exceptional results. We believe in a game plan that's focused on patient safety and quality care. At Wellstar West Georgia Medical Center in LaGrange, we believe in life well lived. To learn more about award-winning healthcare, visit wellstar.org/WGMC.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagles Sports Network.
Well, a pick six for Chapel Hill.
All the breaks have come their way. See if something will happen in the last 3 months will be good for us.
To the 15, to the 20, 25, 30, and spilled about the 32. Late flag looks like it came in. I didn't see who.
Montavious Martin ran the ball back, and it was a little. It may be a late hit on Chapel Hill. I don't know.
Yeah, one of the officials is pointing toward Chapel Hill.
Well, Muscles has left the building, so we can have free reign on what they call now. He has left the building. Now, he may come back if he saw that before he got outside.
Personal foul against Chapel Hill. Face mask. 15-yard variety of the face mask.
No, he's going down to have a word with. No, he's gone.
So from the 47-yard line come the Grangers. 3:22 left to go in the game. But 28-3. Back to pass. Caught out of the backfield, and a driving tackle at the 45-yard line.
On Asa Leaf over there. Like he was clotheslined on that one also.
I didn't see the player who ran it, but the sophomore got bounced right back up. So from the 46, 2nd and 11, Charles Crawford looking, throwing, caught, and he'll just step out of bounds around the 48-yard line inside Chapel Hill territory.
Adrian trailer.
That's about at the 47. So a gain of 7. They need the 42. Yeah, between the 43 and 42. Third down. I made the mistake of looking at the scoreboard. It said second down. It's not second down, it's third down.
Yeah, you don't need to look at that scoreboard. All they do is confuse you.
Makes me happy for the folks who run the scoreboard at Callaway Stadium. Well, the third down marker is way back there at the 45-yard line.
Coach Gibbs was asking for some explanation, but I don't believe he can explain that one.
Yeah, what are they? So let's see what the head referee says. They're going to mark it back somewhere. Waiting for an explanation from the head referee. It's an illegal substitution against Chapel Hill. So that's from the spot of the foul, from the previous spot, which was the 47. So I'm wondering why the marker's way back here at the 45 inside Granger territory. They should mark it off 5 yards.
There we go.
Okay, from the 49. Okay, ball spotted the 49-yard line inside Chapel Hill territory. And it's second down again. Back to pass. Incomplete. Yeah, incomplete. It was a forward. It was definitely a forward pass. There was no doubt it was a forward pass in and out of the hands of Traylor. And he did what he's supposed to do. There was no whistle, so he picked it up and started running with it. And then the referee said, oh, yeah, wait a minute. It's an incomplete pass. Let's blow the whistle.
Yeah, I think the referee's having about as much fun as that clock operator is.
So third and around 7. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Crawford back to pass, incomplete. And I think that would have to be some pass interference, maybe not. I saw 26. Jabola, oh, there's no way I can pronounce this. Jabola Fogabiami.
That would sound like one of them places you go eat up in Atlanta, have on in Brazilian steakhouse.
Had his hands around the waist of Sam Yates before Yates could get to the ball. Incomplete pass. So 4th and 7. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Granger's going for it on 4th down. Why not? Hands the ball off. Asa Leaf. He's got the first down and more. Across the 40. Spilled at the 35-yard line. Move those chains.
That was a good little old play from a gutsy little old running back.
Two receivers right. Charles Crawford under some pressure. Now he fires it incomplete right through the arms of number 16, Tristan Smith. I think he was so open, I think really that he decided to turn and run before he caught it.
That was he over-anticipated.
And I'm going to guess that clock is 2 minutes and 14 seconds. It says 21-14, and I doubt there's 21 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in a 12-minute quarter. Back to pass. Launching one long, deep toward the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Grangers! Give them 6! Touchdown! Tristan Smith! He made up for the drop pass earlier, and he's got it for the score.
That was a great pass from Crawford to Tristan Smith. It was on a back shoulder route. Did on the fly pattern, he came back on the flag and made a jumping catch and into the end zone he went.
The extra point is up, and it's good. Time out on the field. No idea how much time's on the field, but we'll take a break here. 28-10 in favor of Chapel Hill. We'll be back after this 30-second break on the Eagle Sports Network.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Your State Farm agent is Matt Orr on the square in downtown LaGrange.
Now back to the field for LaGrange Grangers football on the Eagle Sports Network.
A 53-yard drive, a 35-yard touchdown catch. Charles Crawford to Tristan Smith. Extra point is good. It's 10 for the Grangers, 28 for Chapel Hill. Just a little more than 2 minutes to go in the game. There's the kickoff. It is an onside kick. It's bouncing around. And the Grangers say they have it. Let's see what the referees say. I'm waiting to see what the referees say. The Grangers say they have it. No, the referee says nope, it is Chapel Hill ball.
Must have got on out of bounds over there while we got caught because it was right on the line.
No! The far judge now says the Grangers have the ball.
All right.
And the one who said Chapel Hill has the ball is going in for the discussion. Hope he's getting the ball. He's coming on out. Grangers have the ball at the Chapel Hill 45-yard line.
I think Coach Gibbs talked him into that one.
So LaGrange, down by 18, 3-score games, still not much of a chance of winning this game, but man, let's make some noise. Let's make Chapel Hill nervous. Here's why I've often seen the Grangers, after something like that, while have the defense on their heels, have the other team on their heels, just go for the home run ball in the end zone.
I assume just like we did the last time.
Love to see it. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Crawford hands the ball off, and it is spilled. Swindle on the carry for no gain.
He got tripped up right there at the line of scrimmage. If he'd got past that, he'd have some good running room.
2nd and 10. Back to pass. Trailer on a little bubble screen. And still on his feet. Finally brought down. They're going to say forward progress down around the 43-yard line.
Tim Jones for a loss on the ground. Small gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 9. LaGrange.
A minute 13 and clock ticking, rolling out to his right, and incomplete over the head of the intended receiver, Tristan Smith. 4th down and 9 for the Grangers. A minute 6 to go in the game.
Got to convert on this one, Grangers.
We're going to keep it right here. I don't know. Yeah, nobody's taking a timeout, so it's just taking a long time. We may see a delay of game here. No play clock visible. 2 receivers left, 2 right. Crawford back to pass, under some pressure, and down he goes at the 50-yard line.
That should wind this thing on up.
Yeah, Chapel Hill will probably just take a knee and be done with it. 58 seconds left to go in the game. We'll keep it right here. In fact, we'll keep it right here for the duration of the broadcast. We're going to spot the ball right at the 50-yard line. Again, Thursday night, 6:30 airtime, 7 o'clock kickoff from Callaway Stadium. The Grangers celebrate senior night, taking on the Shaw Raiders right here on AM 1240 WLAG LaGrange. One receiver right, one left. Hester will give the ball to Perkins. Perkins gets hit at the 50, falls forward to the 48-yard line for a gain of 2. And I imagine Chapel Hill will only have to snap the ball one more time as the clock is ticking inside of 40 seconds. The new rule with the play clock, 40-second play clock, it probably started as soon as the tackle was made with 49 seconds left. So going to hand the ball to Perkins once again. Perkins escapes one tackler, escapes another. He's going to try that left sideline, and he may go. 20, 15, 10, 5. Is he in? I can't see.
Touchdown.
He is in. A 48-yard touchdown run for Perkins, and Chapel Hill has extended the lead to 34-10 with the PAT pending.
So much for the victory formation.
Well, you know, all they had to do was take a knee and be done with it, but Chapel Hill is Chapel Hill.
Yeah.
You know.
Muscles missed it, though. That's what I'm proud of.
Extra point attempt. Snap, spot, kick up.
The kick is up
and good. 13 seconds left to go in the game. And Chapel Hill has extended the lead to 35-10. .13 seconds left to go in the game. And while we have a break, we'll try to get a last bit of scores here. Troop leads Central Carroll 37-14 with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in the game. We'll try to get the Cedartown score as well. No, we're not. My battery is dead on my phone now. Oh, well. And the kickoff. Looks like Charles Miller picking it up around the 20-yard line. And he is fighting for every yard he can get. Finally spilled around the 22-yard line with 5 seconds left to go.
First down and 10 at the 22-yard line with 5 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter.
So with Troop winning against Central Carroll, they are almost assured a fourth seed.
I would think
sure.
so. Yeah, I would hope so.
And Sandy Creek has come back taking the lead in the fourth quarter, 34-30 over Cedartown.
Wow. I knew that was kind of a
So Sandy Creek will wind up with the number 2 seed and Cedartown with the number 3 seed. One receiver to the left side, one to the right. Charles Crawford's going to hand the ball off to Asa Leith. He's going to shimmy and shake and get stopped as the horn goes, and that's the end of the ball game. With your score, Chapel Hill 35 and LaGrange 10. And we already gave the scores of the other games. As we said, 34-30 in favor of Sandy Creek. That's not a final yet. That is definitely not a final. Troop's not a final either, but it might as well be. 37